Welcome back. Under directives of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, an Egyptian Navy supplies ship loaded with hundreds of tons of humanitarian aid arrived in Syria's Latakia airport. The aid will help in rescue and support operations for victims of the devastating earthquake that rocked both Syria and Turkey 2 weeks ago. Presidency spokesman Councillor Ahmed Fahmy said the gesture is out of solidarity with Syria and its people in this painful disaster. In the meantime, the Egyptian Red Crescent said it dispatched 200 tons of relief supplies in urgent aid to the Syrian people as the first batch of aid. A statement said the aid that was delivered to the Syrian Red Crescent was presented by the Egyptian people who rushed to provide donations soon after the February 6th earthquake. It added that 2 more aid convoys are under preparation and will be sent in coordination with the Syrian Red Crescent. 2 weeks after devastating earthquakes, Turkey stepped up work to clear away rubble from collapsed buildings on Monday as rescue works wound down. The major earthquakes killed more than 46,000 people in southern Turkey and southwest Syria, with the death toll in Turkey hitting 41,020. The deaths are expected to climb, with some 385,000 apartments in the country known to have been destroyed or seriously damaged, and many people still missing amid freezing temperatures. Meanwhile, the UN Reproductive Health Agency said among survivors of the February 6th earthquakes in Turkey and Syria are about 356,000 pregnant women who urgently need access to reproductive health services, with about 38,800 of whom delivering in the next month. The United Arab Emirates told the UN Security Council that it will not call a vote on Monday on a draft resolution condemning Israeli settlement activities in the occupied Palestinian territory, demanding an immediate and complete halt to them. In a note sent on Sunday, the UAE told Council counterparts that it will not work on drafting a formal statement known as a presidential statement, with much of its language drawn from the draft resolution. Meanwhile, U.S. diplomats said the administration managed to convince both Israel and the Palestinians to agree in principle to a 6-month freeze in any unilateral action they might take in order to avoid a vote and a likely U.S. veto of the draft resolution, which would be legally binding. The United Arab Emirates had on Wednesday circulated the text of the resolution that it had drafted in coordination with the Palestinians after Israeli government authorized 9 Jewish settler outposts in the occupied West Bank and announced mass construction of new homes in established settlements a week ago. U.S. President Joe Biden made an unannounced visit to Kiev on Monday, promising President Volodymyr Zelensky that Washington would stand with Ukraine as long as it takes, in a long show of support ahead of the war's 1-year anniversary. U.S. President Joe Biden made an unannounced visit to Ukraine on Monday to meet with President Volodymyr Zelensky